What do we have here? We got giveaway knives because it's giveaway day. I mean, it's not actually the day that you get, I mean, like, okay. It's the day that I have a video and you get to comment on this video, and then I'll pick the best comment and you will get sent one of these knives, but there's only four that are going to be available. Okay, so it looks like there's 6 here, but really it's only 4. But then there's the other one that's like the top prize. Okay, so the top prize, and then there's the second level. This is level 2, so you pick one of these. Whoever wins picks one of these. You don't get both. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Third place gets one of these. You pick one of those. You can't get both. And then last place, basically the loser, gets to pick one of these. Now these are all cool knives, and right, like each winner gets 1. You don't get 2. And there's 4 winners, so 4 knives. Just don't want everybody to think I'm giving away 2, 4, 6, 7 knives. I'm not giving away 7, just 4 so far. So what are the rules? The rules are your comment. You have to put a comment on this video, this one, and it has to be something interesting. Maybe something about your favorite knives. Maybe something about, like, what's the last time you had to use your knife for something, actually use it for, other than just flipping it open a bunch of times. Like, this doesn't count. Just doing this, pulling it out of your pocket and going like that, and then closing it, and then flipping it, and then closing it, and then front flipping it and closing it. Doesn't count. That's not using your knife. What did you use your knife on most recently? Let's get to the cool knife. So, this is the Twosun TS366 with its new finish.
Strike that. Reverse it.
All right. Let me show you what was done to this thing before I show you the final product. Several look at what's happening with this Twosun here. So this is the original finish. Kind of a, I guess it's a sandblasted. Little micro milling going on there too, but it's kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can zoom in right here and see it. Well, it's hard to see. You can actually see it better on this one that's been polished. So see those lines going across this way? It's this little micro milling. You can kind of feel it. It's like little ridges, like a little washboard. But anyway, that's what this one's going to look like when it's done getting polished. Then we'll anodize it a nice something cool, some cool colors on it, and then we'll do the micarta some color. Maybe it'll be black, maybe it'll be red, who knows. I'll see what I want to do with it. And then we're going to give it away. So I think that came out pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect. I would have wanted a little more color along this line here. Didn't get those quite hot enough, I think, or they got too hot. I don't know, man. But we'll do this one, and we'll see how that one comes out. It looks pretty nice there, though. Yeah, that's neat. Man, I'm really liking these things. I'm going to end up talking myself out of giving it away. No, I'm not going to do that. So just got this one done. Looks pretty good. It's got some little purple highlights. It's got some little goldish highlights. It's almost got a bit of pinkish red in there, but yeah, anyway, it's going to look really nice. And we're back. Lightning anno on the body. We got a 2-color fade on the micarta. I guess it's 3 colors if you count, because you can kind of see the tan through a little bit too. So we got lightning anno, and then blue at this end and purple at this end on the micarta. The back spacer is kind of purplish, fading to sort of a light goldish kind of color, kind of an oil slick look. The clip is kind of almost like one of those colors that looks like 2 colors at once, like you see purple and you see blue. So everything's all polished and pretty. The internals are polished too, just super duper smooth now. Real nice. Basically the blade is unused. You know, maybe I cut a piece of paper when I was testing it or something, I don't remember, but I mean, it's never really been carried or you know, used at all. So it's new except for being totally messed with by me. So the blade's new. The handle's just totally different. So that is the first prize. And this is my cool little spinny display thing to put stuff on. It actually has a little stand that kind of goes under it and up, and you can hang a knife from a magnet, and then the knife is like this way. So it sits there and turns slowly this way. Kind of cool. Like suspended from the magnet. So what do we got here? We got the QSP Osprey. I remember the name. Holy shit. This is the front flipper Osprey. We got the Petrified Fish 818, 818. Really nice action. So smooth, man. Very comfy handle, too. And we got the QSP Penguino with the trimmed out areas here on the body, trimmed blade, fade dye job on the micarta. I think that's all I did to that one. We got this Sativian. Shit, I don't know what number this guy is. Oh, it's an ST111. It's kind of fashioned loosely after a Shiro. I'm not sure what Shiro though. It doesn't really look exactly like a Shiro. And then there's a there's another knife that kind of looks like too. Oh crap, I forget. You could fall back and check the video on it though if you want more info on that guy. All right, another Penguin. This one's got a different kind of cut on the blade and a different kind of fade on the handle. And then, oh, that's backwards, upside down. We got the CJRB Feldspar. Just pretty much stock. I think I had to resharpen it. Oh, that's right. This one had a blade strike issue. The blade was hitting that little pin right there, so I had to add a little dent in the end of the blade. So I had to grind out that dent. I did this like right after I got it. Had to grind out that dent and then reshape the blade and then resharpen it. So let's see, is it sharp? I bet it's still sharp. I don't think it's ever been used. Let's see. Ooh, that was crappy. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's pretty sharp. Might have a hiccup or two in there. When I sharpened this thing, I had just got my Work Sharp Precision Adjust, and so I wasn't, I hadn't practiced much with it yet. So this was like one of my first attempts at it. So it's sharp for sure, but you know, not the awesomest sharpening job, I would say. But it's sharp. It'll cut stuff. Real smooth action on it too, though. And I think because of grinding down the blade, I don't think it's going to hit that place again. You know what? Let's find out. This is kind of dangerous because if I hit it and it dents it, I got to go resharpen it again. All right, we're going to do it. So I closed it kind of hard. Let's see. Did it put a little dent? Let me get my old man glasses on so I can see. It'll look like a little shiny spot right in there somewhere if it hit. No, I don't think so. I don't think it can hit anymore. So that's good. It was just barely hitting. Now it can't do it. So that's cool. Let's put this guy back over here. Look at that. That looks cool, huh? All right, so first place is this guy. Second place is one of those. Third place is one of those. Fourth place is one of those. Listen, I just wanted to show you guys I got this new scale put on. It's kind of cool. It's an aftermarket scale. I think it was like freaking $200 or something, like way too much money. And it was this color, and it's hard to tell the difference. This is sort of a bluish grayish color, and then all the lines that are up and down in the trough of the line, it's that color too. It used to be all that color, but what I did was I sanded off the high layer, you know, on the top of the squares or rectangles, I guess. I sanded that off. And what I did was I sanded two directions. Like I went one way, I sanded this way straight with the lines, And then I sanded this way straight with the line, so it kind of has a crosshatch feel to it. It doesn't have a feel to it. I mean, you just have to look at it really close and you can see the crosshatch. Probably not. Anyway, it does. And it's real rough sandpaper, so now it's real grippy, you know, on that outside. And then I lightning anodized it, and the anodizing didn't change the part that was already anodized, that grayish color, so that all those lines stayed the same. And then the anodizing took on the bare titanium that I just uncovered with sandpaper. And this isn't a scale that goes over. Well, anyway, the original one was like a thin liner kind of, and then a scale went over that. But this one takes the place of both of those parts, so it's just a whole new frame, just like this side, basically. I think it's about the same weight because this one's hollowed out with some milling inside. So even though we're replacing titanium and what was it, micarta before? G10 with more titanium, so it's like a solid piece of titanium, so it should weigh more. It doesn't really because the internals are milled out. I anodized that too. My OCD wanted me to spin this, so this pivot is like a barrel, and it goes all the way through to almost the other side, and then this bolt goes all the way through, back through the hollow barrel. So it's a really, really strong pivot, like stronger than most, bigger than most, and stronger than most. But my OCD wants me to twist this one a little bit so that this one can twist a little bit and be parallel with this line, or this line, either way. And this just happened to be where it came out, and I really want to make it straight with the lines, but like I fight against my OCD, so I just leave it like that on purpose, even though I could straighten it out. Kind of love a hinderer. My wife bought it for me for Christmas. Just a ridiculously awesome gift. I haven't switched out the little over travel stop in there with these whatever these called, the bronze color things. I need to switch that one out, but I got to take the pocket clip off, which I had off. I don't know why I didn't go ahead and switch out when I had them off. That was dumb. But doesn't matter. I love it. If your wife ever says, "Hey, want me to buy you a hinderer?" just say yeah, because it's freaking cool. This new scale, let's see, is it centered really well? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's centered really well. This new scale is a little lower right here for the lock access, so that's nice. The G10 version is usually about here, so they cut out a little bit more material to give you a little more access, which is freaking sweet, in my opinion. Damn good idea. Damn good plan. So, that's my hinderer, showing it off, flexing, whatever the kids say these days. Back to the giveaway. Let's do it, man. Let's give away a knife, huh? So, make your comments, tell me a story, tell me how your kid needs a new knife, your uncle only uses freaking gas station knives, how your dad, he shops at Walmart and just buys a pocket knife at Walmart every month and then trashes them, and he wants something a little nicer. Or tell me a funny random anecdote that has nothing to do with knives, because I don't care. I just want to see something interesting, funny, insightful, heart-wrenching. No, I don't want heart-wrenching. I really don't. I actually don't want like heartstrings. Like my dead grandpa, he once had a hinderer. No, not a hinderer. It wouldn't be a hinderer. No, I don't actually want heart-wrenching. I don't want the, my wife's cousin passed away in an auto accident, and if only she'd have had a pocket knife, then she would have cut her seatbelt loose. I don't want to hear that, okay? I don't want to be sad. I want to be a happy story, something funny, something cool. Oh, I wanted to mention, too, that if you are a collector of pocket knives and you have, like, tons and tons of pocket knives just laying around, if you want to donate one or two or however many to the channel for giveaways, I'll give them away, and I'll, say who gave them to the channel to give away. So you would be like, a channel supporter and donator, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I mean, a Kershaw, whatever. I think sometime soon I want to do like a poor man's knife giveaway, or not a poor man's knife giveaway, but like your first knife giveaway, something really cheap, but and not like these things are not much different than, I mean, these two guys are both, I think, they're definitely under 40. There might be 35, 30, 32, 34, or something like that. Maybe that guy's 40, I forget. That guy's probably only 35 too. Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. But decent, cheap pocket knives. I want to give some of those away to like new people, friends of viewers who are maybe they're not the richest and they need a pocket knife donation. So something like that. So contact me if you got something you want to donate to the channel to give away, or whatever. Or if you have any ideas. If you have any ideas for the channel, hit me up, post in the comments. And maybe that's, if you have a really good idea for the channel, that might be a winner. So that's a little suggestion. Get on those comments. Tell me something cool. And have a nice day.